Hey guys, it is me again, as you can tell. I noticed that my audio's been a little bit loud on my last few videos especially when I first started talking, so I'm trying to tone that down a little bit. I went from my last microphone on the other webcam not being loud enough to where the one that's in this one is too good, I believe. But anyway, it's good to see you all again. Today is Friday, April 22nd, of course. Makes it day 112 on a project survey and more. Like I said, guys, it's good for y'all to be here. It's good for me to be here. I hope it's good for y'all to be here. But, yeah, I'm glad everybody's here. I just wanted to leave the TV on there, to be honest, so I wouldn't forget one of my little talking points I wanted to hit real quick. But I'll get back to that in a second. As usual, I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. I hope everybody's having a good, most of you are going to see this on Saturday, I guess, but I'm actually making this Friday night. Well, technically it's Saturday, I guess. It's after midnight, but you know what I mean. Hope everybody has had a good Friday, and hope everybody has a good Resurrection weekend, Resurrection Sunday. Let's see. I did get to draw payday today, guys, for you guys that were that kind of keep up with that. You guys that pray for that, and I want to thank you guys for praying for that, because we had some things come through this week. We sold an ATV for a guy, made a little bit of money off it. The boy ended up picking his bike up today. We did a whole bunch of work to, about $700 some worth of work to it, and he was tickled to death. So he picked that up, and everything kind of fell into place, and it allowed us to do that. So yeah, praise the Lord. It's all because of Him. It's only because of Him. And I'm gonna try to start having more confidence, guys. I mean, I know what the Lord can do. It's not really lack of confidence. I have the confidence in the Lord most of the time. Well, I'm not going to say there most of the time. I've got the faith in the Lord all the time. It's just sometimes I have trouble showing it. Sometimes I doubt myself. I doubt worldly situations. I doubt other things, and it kind of puts a little doubt on whether the Lord is going to do it or not. I never doubt that He can do it. I just always kind of doubt sometimes whether I'm deserving of it or whatever. But He's done it for me so many times. When I've deserved it, kind of deserved it, I guess you could say, and when I've not. So, I'm just going to start. I'm one of these people, guys, and I don't believe in jinxes or anything like that, or luck, but I've always kind of had in the back of my mind, because, to be honest, some of the worst things in my life that have ever happened to me have happened right in the middle of some of the best times in my life. And I think I've always just had this in my mind that, when people ask me how I am, instead of going, oh, I'm doing great, I'm blessed, I'm wonderful, which is really the way I feel inside most of the time, even though I don't portray that sometimes. The Snap-on guy asked me Tuesday when he ran what was wrong with me, who was I mad at, and I'm like, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm in a good mood today. I've got that kind of expression that I don't show. I just kind of look sad or whatever all the time, and I'm really not. But anyway, I've almost got in the back of my mind that, I can't brag on how good everything's going, because as soon as I do that, the bottom's going to fall out of it. I've always just had to kind of have that in the back of my mind, I guess. And, I'm going to quit doing that, because the Lord deserves being praised. So I'm going to praise Him, and I'm going to let people know that the Lord's blessing me, and I'm doing great. And, a guy said that to me the other day, and I've been thinking about it ever since. I shook hands with him. He's a brother in the Lord, and he don't go to my church or anything. I just know him. And I seen him, hadn't seen him in a while, and I shook hands with him, and he asked me how I was doing. And I said, I'm doing all right, I guess. He said, you're doing all right, you guess? He said, you should be fabulous, blessed. He said, you're a preacher, you're a pastor. He said, You should always, you know, when somebody, and I mean, he just basically come out and told me, he said, when somebody asks you that, you know, you should be telling them you're blessed because you are. And that hit me, you know, it kind of drove home. So I'm going to try to change my attitude. I think the Lord wants me to do that on some of these things. So anyway, guys, try to hit some of this stuff real quick. No, the TV there, what I was reminded of, you know, today, that's the movie, The Day After Tomorrow. And I actually went to the movies and seen that when it came out. And it's a decent movie, except it's got way too many political overtones. It's, you know, it's got way too much of the, oh, we got to save the earth, global warming, blah, 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 blah crap in it. Today is Earth Day, of course. Of course, you know, the devil knows how to, the devil figured out a long time ago that the best way to get man to not worship God was to get him to worship something else. And that's what the devil's done greatly with this environmental, you know, all the environmentalists, you know, the people that they'd rather see a tree grow as a person live. You know, they actually want this earth to have no people on it. And I think it was maybe me and Mad Bad Voodoo were talking about that. I'm not for sure, but I think it was me and him. That most of these environmentalists are actually cracked enough to where that's their vision of a perfect world, is a world with, you know, flowing streams and pretty green grass, and, you know, they're perfect, you know, no waste, no plastic, no oil world with no people in it. I mean, that's what they want. And I think they're fruity enough, most of them, to sacrifice themselves even to get that. And it's just a fight with the devil, guys. We're fighting with the devil. Am I saying tonight, if you're an environmentalist, are you of the devil? Yeah, actually I am. Because you're worshiping the creation, not the creator. You're either with God or you're against him. You know. Now, like Brother Woody you know, Brother Woody kind of touched on this today, and he made a video, great video, by the way, Woody. He kind of touched on that, it being Earth Day and all that, and that's what it is, people worshiping the creation instead of the creator. And just like Woody said, hey, God gave us this earth. We are supposed to be good stewards of it. I mean, that's the truth. You know, we're supposed to do the best job we can with it. But are we, to me, even thinking that we could destroy this earth is just being arrogant. Because we can't destroy this earth. I don't care if we tried and tried and tried, and some people could say that we are trying. When this world quits spinning and the rocks and the dirt get melted with fervent heat and it stops, it's going to be under God's hand. It's not going to be nothing that man's done. It's not going to be due to global warming. It's not going to be due to a hole in the ozone or anything else. It's going to be due to God. We're just arrogant to think that we could even destroy this earth. We can't destroy something that God has made and that God has already before ordained that he's going to destroy. But anyway, guys, I'm running late here. I did want to show you this. Picked up the SIG Platinum Elite 1911 today. As you can see, it's still got the wrapper on the grip, and it's still got the tag hanging from it. Of course, I've not shot it. Put it back on the bed there. So, yeah. I actually put another gun in layaway, and I said that I wasn't going to lay away another gun after this, but this is a gun I've been wanting forever too, and really after I get this one bought, that's all the pistols I'm buying. It's a Remington 1911. You know, Remington has come back out and started making a 1911. It's basically just a GI gun. It's nothing fancy, but it's nice. I mean, it's super nice, machined well. And I think that I've wanted a GI gun. I've not got a GI, just dead plain Jane gun yet, and I figured it'd be a good one to get because they're a little bit hard to get. Remington's not making a whole lot of them, and I figured it being a Remington, it's going to be a good gun, and it's going to do nothing but go up in price. So when I get that gun picked up, guys, and it may be 4, 5, 6 weeks, but it's a lot cheaper than this gun, you know, about $400 cheaper, so almost $400 cheaper. So anyway, guys, I know I've waited awful late to get started. Well, we're at 10 minutes, so I guess I can finish about my normal time. So let's get to the important part tonight, guys. I'll be honest, we had a good time tonight at our Good Friday service. I'm not going to lie about it, guys. I got very aggravated this evening because we had 7 people there, and that was including me and my dad. So other than me and Dad, there were 5 people. You know, I don't know. It's bothering me bad that we can't get people to come out to church functions. You know, they come once a month, maybe to church on Sunday. You can't get them to come to Wednesday night services. You can't get them to come to these things. You know, I mean, I'll be wondering. I'm starting to wonder about people's salvations, because if you're, I mean, at least with me, I'm like that. God draws me to this stuff. You know, I can't. If I call church off for a week, it makes me sick the rest of the week. Even back before I started pastoring, when I was just going to the church, when I was truly saved, when I would miss one Sunday for something, like if we would miss to go to our camper for the weekend, I would be sick the whole week, and I could not wait to get back to church. And that, to be honest, that's the way a true Christian is going to be. And these people that don't come to anything at church that are supposed to be Christians, I don't know, I just don't see the hunger there. And if the hunger's not there, you got to wonder about the salvation. But anyway, guys, pray for me on that. Luke chapter 9, verse 48. And said unto them, Whosoever shall receive this child in my name receiveth thee. And whosoever shall receive me receiveth him that sent me. For he that is least among you all, the same shall be great. And John answered and said, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name, and we forbade him, because he followeth not with us. And Jesus said unto him, Forbid him not, for he that is not against us is for us. Jesus is saying he don't have to be in our group, just as long as he's still with us. You know, as long as he's not against us, he's with us. And it came to pass that when the time was come that he should be received up, he steadfastly set his face to go to Jerusalem, and sent messengers before his face, and they went and entered into a village of the Samaritans to make ready for him. And they did not receive him, because his face was as though he would go to Jerusalem. And when his disciples James and John saw this, they said, Lord, wilt thou that we command fire to come down from heaven and consume them, even as Elias did? But he turned and rebuked them, and said, Ye know not what manner of spirit ye are of. For the Son of Man is not come to destroy men's lives, but to save them. And they went to another village. You know, I've been so mad at people, so-called Christians and all people before, and these environmentalists. I'd like to call down fire on them, you know, sometimes, but we just got to let the Lord take care of it. And it came to pass that as they went in the way, a certain man said unto him, Lord, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. And Jesus said unto him, and this will be our last verse tonight, guys, Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. All these prosperity pimps, Creflo Dollar, and all these guys that try to say Jesus was rich, right here, Jesus is basically telling this guy, I'm the Son of Man. I'm the creator of everything. I'm the Son of God. And I don't have a home. I don't have anywhere to sleep. I don't have anywhere to lay my head. So it's a tough road to hoe, basically, is what he's telling this old boy. Do you think you can handle it? Basically is what he's doing. Anyway, guys, I got to get off here, because the longer this video is, the longer it takes me to upload it. And it's already almost 1 in the morning, and I've got to get into bed because I've got to work tomorrow. And I've got a pretty busy day tomorrow. So, anyway, guys, I thank you all for praying. Keep praying for my business, my family, my church. Keep praying, just guys, that the Lord will either direct me or help me. Like I said, this people not coming to church deal really is starting to bother me bad. I don't know. The other pastor had a problem with it too. Maybe that's our problem. Maybe the Lord's trying to teach us something, you know. But I just think you should be more committed to the Lord, more committed. You know, it'd be different if they was out doing stuff for the Lord and just wasn't coming to church. But, you know, you see these people and you know these people. If they're not coming to church, they're also not doing anything else for the Lord. If you're not committed enough to come, you know, this evening I started it at something after 7. And we were in the kitchen eating cake by 8 o'clock, 10 after 8. You know, if you can't come and give an hour of your life once a year, an extra hour, you know, to do something for the Lord, you know, I don't know. You're not doing anything else for him either. I mean, I'll just go ahead and be bold. But anyway, guys, pray for me on that. Pray still keep praying about my knee. because it still bothered me. But anyway, I hope y'all have a happy Easter weekend, guys. I'm going to answer comments tomorrow. I've run out of time again tonight. So, good Lord willing, I'll be back here tomorrow night. So, till I see you guys again, and yes, Brother Woody, you can use, I know I wrote in that comment that you could use my inline. And I got to thinking, I said, well, he may think I'm just being a smart aleck there, but no, I really mean it. I know you've heard me say it so much, it's probably, it just comes out naturally. But if you want to use it, that's fine with me. But anyway, guys, till I see you all again, good night, and God bless.